Start of the second half at Walker Park in Mitcham at half-time in the 4th Division Senior Grand Final. We see Waverley Blues 8-7-55, a handy lead over Coldstream 4-4-28. Let's see if Coldstream can come back in this race for the premiership. Away we go in the second half. Julia, but shot and burst through with a little one to half forward. Nikolai, well done there by Adams. Shot in again. Adams over top. Here's a chance for them. Williams, can he break the tackle and hold his feet? No, he can't, but he will. It's been pinged there, holding the ball.
Yeah, Lewis.
Yeah, out wide to Hislop. Steps back, did well. Around again, touches it on the ground, and it's centre wing. Goes to half forward. Oh, there's a big fly over the top from Chippendale, and he knocks it away from Suleiman, and it's out of bounds.
There's not a great deal of changes. I thought there might have been one or two that Coldstream, but they're gone with the same line-up again. They've got enough confidence in them. Like Big Walshy's in the full forward position.
Sitting down in the goal square, Norm, yeah. Tapped out by McDonald at the back. There's Swainston. Hooks it on his left foot, right up forward, but well done there by Chippendale. Takes a strong mark there against Suleiman. Ali Suleiman for the Waverley Blues. Now Chippendale kicks it into the centre of the ground, looking for Barmby, but thumped away from him. Lewis gets the crumbs. Hooks it back into the forward line. Up they fly, and there's a good mark from Scott Fritsch across the side of the pack there. Now he has Glassborough on. Will it sit for him out there? It won't. It's missed the target, and it's out of bounds.
They've got to do that, don't they? They've got to be able to find their teammate up the ground with those kicks. Otherwise, you're going to waste the opportunities.
Yeah, definitely got to hit those targets. Fritsch in the ruck. McDonald taps it down for the Waverley Blues. Goes again, goes backwards to Hislop. He'll go inboard there too. That will be to Hislop. That is Glenn. Yeah, Hislop to Hislop. Up they fly. Dempster thumps it away from Sleverson. Then sockers it off the ground. Oh, it's tight near the traffic, and we'll have a ball up. Yes, it is. That was actually Dean Hislop that kicked it from midfield there. And Glenn prominent too, and he's been a good player, Glenn Hislop. Bounced in umpire Tim O'Mara. Half forward. Julia over top. Suleiman near the band line. Hooks it back into the square. Sleverson, but well done by Dempster. Knocked it away and regained it. Kicked it out of the defensive zone to half forward. Here's a chance for them. Breaking through. Price gets a kick to Shotton in the middle. Can he trap it? Tries to flick it on to Nicolandis, but it didn't work. And there's a free kick, and it will go back to Coldstream in the middle of the ground. Next you go to Shotton. Wait and see, is it Shotton will take the kick? Yes.
I thought it was going to be Barmby, to be honest, but anyway, Shotton.
Matt Shotton deep to half forward. Adams over the top, couldn't mark it. Down to Price, did well. All stepped around, good skills. Lays it off to Adams from a long shot. This is from a long way out. This could go all the way. It's going to go against Tony Walsh. Oh, gee. That was a fantastic kick from a long, long way out. And the free kick will go to Graham against Tony Walsh. Just the start they would have wanted. Oh, it didn't hit the target of Watts. Back to Graham. He can't control it against Adams, and it's out of bounds.
That could be another free, Jeff.
Another free, yep. They're red hot on this today, the umpires.
Well, he pushed him in the back. There's no need for that.
Yep, and Graham, Peter Graham, will take the kick from the back pocket. He has spotted Drummond on his own this side. He goes for him. Will it reach him and get the mark? He's got a free kick interference there. He'll allow the advantage rule to play on here, and away they go with pace. Turns all off the ball. Shepherd there, and it's downfield there against Gilby. Always get the book out there. Gilby's going to be reported. And we'll get the yellow card or red, but I think it might be yellow this time. We'll see what happens. I think that's automatic, Norm, isn't it?
Not really.
No, it's not. My apologies. I thought it was. Yes, it is. There it is. I think if it's
15 minutes. 15
minutes plus a report, but it means that he can come back on the ground. But once you get the red card, that's it for the day. But it'll go down forward, and it's been reported for striking. I think it was there. It was Dean Hislop. Yes. Yeah. So. Free kick downfield, and it will be, we'll just wait and see who it's been taken by.
Okay, 4 minutes into the quarter, 8-7-50 or 8-8-55. Plays 4-4-28.
All the players 56, as a matter of fact. Because Chippendale's got the ball right in the full back.
No, the umpire hasn't quite completed the report. He's just talking to Dean Hislop there.
Well, the free kick will be taken here, won't it?
Yes.
It's signalled down the ground, so it'll be taken there somewhere by either Hislop or Phillips. No, you're going to go even further.
Down to the top of the square by the look of it.
29's going to take that. Is
Savage.
We'll come back out to Savage.
Well, I think the umpires have just confused everybody, but nevertheless, Scott Savage has got the kick for the Waverley Blues. He'll kick from about 55 towards the Maroondah Highway end. And he comes. Lets it go. It's going to be wide. Distance looks reasonable. Off the top of the pack, someone will force it through, I'm sure. And umpires said yes, they did. So that's the first score of the quarter. Goes to the Waverley Blues. It's just the one behind. Dempster, and Dempster playing well for Coldstream to bring the ball back in. Dempster now goes long, 50-metre kick, the outer side of the ground. Looking there for Barbie. Barbie couldn't take it, caught between two players. Coldstream with the run, Price it is, gets the ball down into 50, but as you can see, it's in front of Mikulczyk. Mikulczyk on that occasion and over the boundary line. And
he just came on, as a matter of fact, when the player went off the ground there a moment ago.
When Gilby went off, yes.
Okay, Walsh to take the ruck work for Coldstream on the forward line against McDonald. Neither player with any purpose in the ruck on that occasion. Pot shot by Coldstream to the top of the square. What's going to happen on this occasion? Ball punched. Falls behind. Pignataro in underneath, but it's going to go through with just the one behind. So that's one behind each. The 6.5 minute mark of the quarter. We've got 8-9, 56 Waverley Blues, 4-5, 29 Coldstream. Ball coming out here to Grummett. Grummett takes an easy mark. Wing, right in front of our commentary position. Takes a bounce. Has two. Can't get away with the third one. Forces his way through the player. Play on, says the umpire. Okay, Julia takes it, handballs across there, finds Savage. Savage goes across. Can he find a running player with Sleverson? Sleverson having trouble running this ball down, gets around. He will get around Dempster onto the left foot. Looking down there for Suleiman. Waverley Blues still in control. Good effort. Hands. Umpires it as a throw.
Against Meikle.
Against Meikle and
Stuart Meikle for Waverley Blues.
And Coldstream to take the resultant free. Which way they go? They look as though they're going to switch it on this occasion. Williams takes it, does in fact switch. Looking for Shotton over here. Shotton couldn't take it. Umpires found a free.
Oh, Dave.
It'll go to the Blues.
He puts his whistle away.
Yeah, it'll go to Nicolando. Nicolando now down towards the wing here on the members' side. There's a good strong mark. No, he said.
Kate.
Oh, there's a 25-metre. Swainson picks the ball up and says, thank you very much. Troy Swainston now decides to run through that centre square area with a little chip kick, and I think he's found Tasic. Yes, it is. Now, Tasic should drill that from there, guys. About 50.
Pignataro coming off, replaced by Andrews.
Surprised to see Andrews off the ground, actually.
Yeah.
I thought he did all right.
Yeah, he did.
Thought he was useful.
Tasic now has a long bomb. That's a goal. That's a beautiful kick, Chris Tasic.
Yes, his second goal.
Coldstream paying the penalty for undisciplined play. There's no question about that. And although I feel that the umpiring has been a bit whistle happy in this first few minutes of this quarter, the players, well, they've got to concentrate on getting the footy and using it instead of the incidents that have happened.
I think they have been whistle happy all day, Norm.
Well, I just sort of mentioned that I think that they've done it in the last few minutes.
Okay, 9 minutes into the quarter, we've got the Blues. 9-8-62, leading Coldstream 4-5-29, and it's a big pack of players there in the centre square. Not going anywhere in particular at this stage. Umpire again blows the whistle and picked out a free kick. It's going to go to Coldstream, and is it?
I think it's
Kalosh. Kalosh it is. Just at the back of the cricket pitch area. Left foot. Goes to the other end of that centre square area. Oh, the big man fly, but it's Swainston in front, takes the mark. Oh, the supporters actually absolutely getting into it. That's what footy's all about. They pay their fare in, so they're entitled to their opinion. Heinsohn takes it for the Blues. Centre wing here on the members' side. Nearly the 10-minute mark. Blues go short.
Very accurate kick from Heinsohn.
It was an accurate kick, wasn't it? Grummett on that occasion. Grummett again goes short and finds Hislop.
Well, they're finding their teammates, which is the way to go, isn't it?
Hislop, what's he got to give it to? There's no one, Tasic is about the only one given the lead, but he actually ignored Tasic on that occasion. Went long to the top of the square. Coming off the pack there was Savage. What can he do with it? Not much. Julia trying his darndest to get out of there. But umpire Tim O'Mara to come in and ball it up. Only around about 20 metres out from the Maroondah Highway end goal, which is the Waverley Blues goal in this quarter. The top of the pack, young Hislop in underneath it, couldn't get the bounce. Again, the umpire will come in and ball it up right on the 50-metre line in front of this large crowd here at Walker Park. So far in the quarter, Waverley Blues 1-1, Coldstream 1 point. We're at the 11-minute mark. Good bounce again. Julia over the top on that occasion. Didn't get it to anyone in particular. In fact, gave Coldstream the run. Can Lewis pick it up in there? But no, he falls over. The pack come down on top of him. And again, a bounce up just the side or the defensive side of the 50-metre line. Not much fizz in the game, guys.
Not at the moment.
Seems to have gone quiet, doesn't it?
Absolutely it does. Ruckman go wide on that occasion. Tried to get it out there towards Phillips. He couldn't quite take it. Comes back to Dean Hislop. Off hands and over the boundary line and out of bounds for yet another throw in. If it doesn't spark up, I think you'll find this crowd will get a bit restless.
Scott Fritsch has gone into deep in defence and Dempster is on the ball.
Okay, Swainston over the top on that occasion. Did force the ball forward, but Chippendale comes out with it for the Coldstream side. Gets it back into the centre of the ground. Tried to back there was Meikle. Steele. Oh, there's a steal. Lewis has got it now. Bang on the left foot. He gets it down deep into that 50. Coming out with it there is Suleiman. Suleiman turns around, gets it to Hislop. Glenn on this occasion. Down to the top of the square. There's a great mark.
Fantastic mark.
Absolutely.
Courage. Gee, backing
Tasic.
Oh.
Tasic comes up with the ball. Well, Chris Tasic, he's already kicked 2. And for our viewers there at home, Chris Tasic is a former East Burwood player, played in the 92 grand final, which East Burwood won. In they come, Tasic over the post on that occasion. And umpire says it did sneak through.
He kicked the 2 for the quarter, as a matter of fact, Chris Tasic. And yes, we remember him as an East Burwood player many years ago, and a good one at that too, as a matter of fact, Bob. But, well, I think they're just too good at the moment, the Blues, and they're cleaner with their possessions. They've got more players contributing. They're using the space pretty well and alternating their players up around that forward line, and they're looking far superior to Coldstream, who can't get the ball running or moving in anywhere.
In control, Dempster in the ruck now for Coldstream. In he goes. Oh, he nearly kicked his own teammate then, but he's in there, shot and burst through. Here's a chance for them. Vakulchik on to Price, running 30 metres out directly in front, has gold. Matty Price for Coldstream. Terrific goal there. One back, straight back for Coldstream. Well, that was good play. Norm, just exactly what you said, no movement, and they did it then with link-up play. And
they had enough players coming through with the centre with the ball, had the momentum, and Price did it very well in the finish, didn't he, there?
Chippendale gone to full back.
Yep, he's made a Dempster into the ruck just to liven them up, just to give them something. Big Stewie, and he comes up against McDonald, but it come down there to ground level. Shotton, who's lifted his tempo in this third quarter towards Heinsohn. He couldn't get it, but did get it back, did well. Heinsohn from half back will kick it out there, but Glassborough won't mark. Meikle first to the ball, it's out of bounds for its rowing. 10-8-68 to 5-5-35, so it's a 33-point lead to Waverley Blues, and we've travelled 14 minutes in this third quarter.
And Jeff, 14 minutes and Tim O'Mara hasn't found a bleeder.
No, not yet, Bob. Hand pass will come out to Williams, who will back around the pack and kick a high ball to half forward. They're backing back here at the back there. Adams tried to mark over the top, hits the ground. Waverley with the numbers, in they go. And it's forced out of bounds for a throw-in. Big Tony Walsh in there for the Coldstream side, and we've got a throw in on the outer side half forward, just outside 50 for the Coldstream team. You'll see that Pignataro off the ground. I don't understand, he didn't appear to be injured, but anyway, here it is. It come out there. That was from Shotton. Here's a chance for Barmby spinning out, but his kick smothered and stolen by Waterhouse. Did well around one, and will run through half back and kick a wobbly ball to Lewis. Can he mark it on the end of his fingers? No, he couldn't. Still goes in there for here's Dempster around traffic, but he's run out of room and it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Play there from the Waverley defence. Waterhouse, who's been a very, very consistent player all day, David Waterhouse, for the Waverley Blues. And we've got a throw in at just about centre wing. Julia in the ruck, but Dempster gets it back. Kicks it there, but Swainston, will he mark? No, he dropped it at ground level. Gets it again. Little toe poke. Glassborough, can he run it down at centre wing? Runs into trouble, but will get the free kick, I believe, there. Yes.
Yes, he got hit around the head.
And Glassborough will take the free kick at...
Jeff, just to recap, Waverley Blues won the first quarter by 15 points. They won the second by 12. They were 27 up at half-time. They're now 33 up, and we're at 15, 16-minute mark in the quarter.
Okay, crowd getting into the ball, forced out of bounds there on that outer side half forward for Coldstream. 10-8-68. The Coldstream 5-5-35. And Tassick has 3 goals for the Blues and 2 to Hislop. That is Glenn.
And 2 to Lewis.
And 2 to Lewis. Throwing half forward, Walsh in front. Swainston forces his way through. And another boundary throwing.
Murphy to come on for Coldstream.
Just the game has really stagnated in this third quarter, hasn't it? Still a lot of the pressure, but Coldstream just cannot break through that tough Waverley defence. Walsh in the ruck will tap it down at the back. Here's a chance for Shotton. On to Vakulchik. He'll go backwards there, but they're still under a lot of pressure. Shotton again, but hand pass Swainston. He was tackled. No play on, says the umpire. The hand pass will come out to Watts. He'll clear from half back in towards Savage, but Stewie Dempster nearly marked over the top. In they go hard at ground level. That was steal there for Coldstream, and we'll have a ball up. And
a lot of boundary throw-ins and ball-ups.
Ball-ups, it has. It's just...
nobody's going anywhere at the moment.
No. Umpire O'Mara on the other side of the centre. Dempster seems to have given him a bit of lift in the ruck since he's gone in there.
Used the body well on that occasion.
Waverley have just closed it right up here. Coldstream trying to force their way forward, and we've got a 33-point lead to Waverley Blues. Dempster in the ruck against McDonald. No one could win effective. Hislop leaning out of the pack to half forward. Chance for Lewis to run onto. He will from the pocket. Gathers one bounce. Will he go all the way here, Lewis? He will, I think. That's a fantastic goal to Daniel Lewis, his 3rd goal. Great play from Daniel Lewis, Norm.
Well, he didn't panic, did he? He had a teammate there in support too in the end, but he didn't panic. He maintained possession of the ball, and he used great pace. He's been a terrific player for them. Is one of the best players that they've had. That's his 3rd goal, as you mentioned, and particularly around the packs, that's where they've obviously been far superior to Coldstream.
Lewis is very quickly becoming top of the pile in my best players. How about you guys?
Yep, yes, right up there.
Certainly is.
Okay, back on the centre with umpire David Harmon at the 18-minute mark of the quarter, but it's all locked up there. And umpire Harmer will come in and bounce once again. 11-8-74, the Waverley Blues leading Coldstream 5-5-35. 39 points in the game. Dempster was trying to take it out one-handed. Waverley Blues going forward, but not very far. As you can see, a kick off the ground there by Milky. Down to the half-forward line, chipping in underneath there is Sleverson. Sleverson goes, bang! There is a goal!
Yeah, terrific play from Waverley Blues. They're threatening to open this game right up and make it a blowout. But good play from Stuart Meikle through half-forward, socketed it off the ground, and Sleverson was able to run onto it and finally got away from Stuart Dempster. Well, Stuart Dempster's not there, Norm, is he? That's why he got away and got his second goal.
We did say a moment or so ago that the game was just meandering along, but all of a sudden, 2 excellent goals from the Waverley Blues, and well, they're back well on top, aren't they?
19.5 minutes into the quarter, 12-8-80, Waverley Blues leading Coldstream 5-5-35. So it's a 55-point margin here at Walker Park.
Every time the ball goes up in the centre, there's a big pack of players. It's invariably that the Waverley get the ball away from that centre and break it out into the open, and it may happen this time.
Umpire Harmer to put us back into play. Up goes the Colac Sharon. Dempster tried to take it out of the ruck, effectively got a kick, but it's largely Waverley Blues back in this second last line of defence. Grummett takes it, gets it across here to Phillips. Phillips hands off, we'll get it across to Heinsohn. Heinsohn goes back there to Phillips. They're mucking around with, whoa! Turn Phillips inside out, and Dempster takes the ball
Downfield.
for
Downfield.
Coldstream, and Dempster is stretched out in the ground. I think he'll get up. Oh, gesticulation, I think they call that. And Shotton to take the ball down the ground for Coldstream.
Well, all credit to Stuart Dempsey. He's really lifted them. He's trying his heart out for Coldstream, hasn't he? He's really lifted the side since he's gone into the middle.
My word.
Certainly has. Okay, Matt Shotton now. About 40 out. Scoreboard end. There he goes. Long, high, but wide. Can the big fella mark it? Walsh, no, to the front of the pack. Players dive on top, and umpire Harmon says, guys, let me have a shot. I'll ball it up.
Gilby back on after his time in the sin bin, Bob.
Yes.
And replacing Nicolandos.
Copped a bit of showacking from the crowd as he came up.
He did too. Okay, umpire puts us back into play once again. Walsh tried to take it out of the ruck, but it's squirted forward around the boundary line. And yes, over the boundary line on the full it was. It'll be a Coldstream free kick out there. What are Coldstream going to do with it now? Have a shot from there or try and get it in? I'd be trying to put it into Gilby. He's loose.
He'll have to kick it now, won't he? Yeah.
He'll have to kick it now. Here we go. It's online. It's a pretty good kick. That's a goal.
He knew he could kick it.
Rodney Williams, fantastic goal from right on the boundary line.
Well, who knows? They're a long way down. They're 6 goals down, and who knows? Something like that might spark them along. But a couple of players have lifted. Shotton's also been very active around the middle, getting that ball out. Price, of course, we mentioned him early in the games as well. He's been really good, but they just need somebody up forward there because they're a bit slow. And obviously the big fella, Dempster, is giving them a kick on.
Okay, 22 minutes of the quarter. 12-8-80 plays 6-5-41. Who can get it out of the centre square on this occasion? Julia goes long, punches it. Waverley Blues. No, Savage lost control of the ball on that occasion, and Coldstream will clear it. Out here towards our commentary position, but it is the Waverley Blues that will come out with it through Swainston. Umpire calls play on again. Dempster after Swainston on that occasion said he ran too far.
Oh,
and Dempster pats him on the back.
Gives him a pat on the back.
There we go. Now, umpire, what's he going to do here? Yellow card.
Swainson's been a very good player for Waverley Blues as well across the half-back line. That's be unfortunate. Again, umpire Harmon in the action.
We can only imagine that there must have been some comment.
That's the only thing. You'd have to have said something back to umpire Harmon. And
Suleiman comes on. Okay, Stewie Dempster has the ball right in front of our commentary position here on the centre wing. No one in particular leading. He's just going to bomb this right down from about 60 out. There he goes, but it's wide. The big man from the back of the pack, Walsh, couldn't bring it down. Squirts to the front of the pack. Then Hislop, Glenn, on this occasion, takes a low ball. Glenn Hislop now, I thought he was going to go across there to Lewis, but he changed his mind. Perhaps he should have gone to Lewis. There's a one-hander. That's it.
Another 25. Here we go again.
Dave Harmon as well.
And Shotton comes up with the ball. Well, let's see what Shotton can do on this occasion.
Well, what a fantastic mark. He's had a
mark.
Terrific third quarter, Matt Shotton. That was a really good mark. And
juggled it to the ground, Jeff, and let's hope that he can put 6 points on it as well. Umpire pushing Milky away. And Matt Shotton, point blank range, 10 metres out, left foot. I think he's missed it.
Oh.
In fact, he has. That is a very, very ordinary miss.
It was, Bob, yeah. Coldstream 6-6-42. Waverley Blues 12-8-80, and they've lifted their tempo, Coldstream. They needed to finish that one off before three-quarter time. Here's the kick out, will come low to Grummett, and he marks at half-back for Waverley Blues. We'll go up to centre wing, look to Fairburn, and he couldn't get it before it's out of bounds. Bad miss, Norm.
Oh,
should have.
Well, yes, unfortunately for Coldstream, because they've been fighting hard for a goal, deserved that one.
Boundary throw-in, centre wing. Down it comes there. Good work through the pack. Upton to Price. Price, long one to Walsh. Can he mark this? Yeah, Big Tony has. Good mark there. Great combining from the young kids at Coldstream. Upton with slick hands to Price. He swung around. Long kick to half forward and Tony Walsh. Now, can they convert? Just before three-quarter time, 25-minute mark.
Yeah, two good players, Upton and Price.
They have been.
They've played quite well all day.
Very skillful.
Upton across the half-back line's been excellent.
Tony Walsh, shot on goal. Now, I think he's pushed this across for a point. He has. Another miss for Coldstream, 6-7-43 to Waverley Blues, 12-8-80.
For the quarter, Jeff, Waverley Blues, 4 goals, 1 Coldstream, 2 goals, 3, and we're at the 26-minute mark.
Well, there's 5 scoring shots each. Just better accuracy from Waverley. Long kick out. Nearly reaches the wing. Oh, there's a mark. Chippendale. It's a fantastic mark of the year.
That is.
That's the mark of the day. That is a fantastic Chippendale. What a mark. We've seen an absolute screamer at centre wing. And happens. That was what a magnificent mark, eh, fellas?
Unbelievable. That's the best mark I've seen this year.
Yep.
Certainly the best mark we've seen today. But
oh, you get the mark of the day, but just nothing on for him here. Triffy just going to have to bomb it long, and there he goes, right to the top of the square. Walsh in front. There's another one over the top.
Yeah, that was Vakolsik on that occasion.
Now, the Grummett clears it. Steele does well but well done there by Lewis over the top by hands, but White will get there first, loses his feet. Quick hands, holding. Didn't see what that was for, but Price will run away. Good skills through half forward, long shot on goal. This might go all the way for Price. It's in the post.
Unfortunately. Well, they certainly lifted themselves, haven't they, Coldstream? Using a bit of pace there, Price. It was good effort, but unfortunately hit the post. But, well, that's what they've got to do. They've got to go all out and try and open up the game and get themselves back in this on the scoreboard.
Drummond at half-back, being a good defender. Will come into the middle, round low for there, couldn't get it McDonald, and they go hard there. Coming back there, Price was Colosh, but it'll come back to Dryden, who will mark at half-back. Certainly a bit more lively at Coldstream. They've got numbers. They'll kick long to Walsh on his own at centre forward, and he will mark here. He'll feed it off. No, he won't. He's quickly moving on, Tony. Here he goes. Long one down. They're looking for Andrews, but they're from the side. The Crumbs here. They've got the numbers. Hand pass for Kulchik. He goes the wrong tunnel balls at the Waterhouse, and he clears from out of side when Meikle and the race is on, and White. Well, gee, they've had some opportunity.
Handball, though. Yeah. The handball didn't hit the target. It was on if it had hit the target, but it didn't. So that was the wrong part of the game.
Nicolando's coming back on.
They've had some opportunities, Coldstream, in this last 5 minutes. Murphy taps it down. There's Price once again being a good player. Hooks it to the pocket. Here's shot, and can he trap it? Does well for Adams. Adams is dragged to the ground. In they go there. Andrews also. Adams back out there. Here's a chance for Watts and Meikle force it out of bounds for the Waverley Blues.
Is limping up there in the pocket, and maybe it's a time for Pignataro, unless he's injured. That's the only thing
I can only think that Pignataro would be injured. I would see no reason why he wouldn't be on the ground. White forced his way through. Another quick kick by Adams, but good defence there from Graham. Will run away from half back there for Waverley. Long one. Can Savage mark this? He can and run on. Scott Savage. He'll have one bounce inside 50. Hooks it round his left foot across the face of goal. Fritsch will lead the race of the ball against Leveson, and it's out of bounds for a throw-in.
What a great play by Graham in defence.
Yes.
He's been excellent.
He's been excellent.
2 kicks all the way down the ground virtually, isn't it?
2 kicks, and that's the way they work. It was a beautiful play from Peter Graham from half-back. And it's in the Waverley Blues forward line, close to three-quarter time. Murphy tries to knock it out. He does. Towards defensive 50. Here's, was it a high tackle on Suleiman?
No.
It wasn't holding the ball. And the free kick will go back there to Gilby. Gilby goes across the ground to Williams, alone at half back as he got Glassborough on. He has on centre wing. He will mark now. Can he come back in? Good follow-up from Williams and good hands. Good running from Coldstream. He runs to long way. It kicks long down the forward line for Andrews, but thumped away there by Turns, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds in the forward pocket for the game's certainly livened up in this last 5 minutes of the quarter, Bob, hasn't it?
It has too. Definitely getting towards the 30-minute mark, but it needed to because the fizz had gone right out, hadn't it?
The unfortunately in Coldstream, they just haven't snagged a couple of goals back, which they desperately needed before three-quarter time. Can they get one last one? Waterhouse will defend to the outer side. There's Hislop, does well. Loses his feet, but gets a hand pass away to Graham. Oh, nearly stolen by White, but Graham will do well again. Hook it round there on his right foot out to centre wing. McDonald will sit under it. Opposed to Kolosh and pushes it out, and the crowd says, "Oh, umpire!"
We can hear that, can't we?
And we'll have a boundary thrown on that outer side. Travelled 30 minutes in this third quarter of the 4th Division Senior Grand Final. Big crowd, very vocal. Julia in the ruck over the top. Will try and get it back in. He goes again and rips the player out, but Steele does well over the top there for Coldstream. Well done by Watts, but he ran out of room. And it's out of bounds again in front of that big crowd, very vocal crowd on that outer side of the ground.
And I'm sure that yellow van over there is getting good use, Jeff.
Yes. Here's Big Stewie. Oh, good tap to White. Here's a chance. Last chance of this quarter. Walsh shot at ground level. Couldn't get it. Heinsohn did well. Graham again combining with Grummett did it well out of half-back, and they'll kick it to Meikle, and it's going back to where it came from.
Yes, they're really struggling up forward, the Coldstream player, and I think they're also struggling for pace as well, and they haven't judged the ball. The ball's come in badly many times, but they haven't had the pace up there. I'd get a smaller player up there somewhere.
I just think they're missing the class of Pignataro in those situations, Norm, at the moment. Dempster over the top wins it down and forced towards the boundary line, and Waverley Blues are just closing up this quarter, nearly three-quarter time, and the Waverley Blues have held on. They've got a real handy lead of 6 goals exactly at three-quarter time. 12-8 plays 6-8, 36 points. Murphy at the back, but Julia wins it down. Forced out. Here's Murphy. Chance for them to Williams to come through. Now here's a last chance. Shot and goes too early. He went too early, but I don't know if he got on interfered with anyone. That's
he was paid for, he kicked against him.
There was hands on the shoulders just to get up there. It was a bit like rugby union.
Fairburn. It's swung down. Here's Lewis sitting under it, but thumped away at the back by Upton, and we're near the boundary line, and it's bearing down on three-quarter time. But
32 minutes gone. It's a long quarter.
Yep, and 6 goals in it for. There's a throw at half forward for the Waverley Blues. McDonald, Upton being a good player, hooks it back in the centre of the ground. He's bounce and sit for him. Waverley Blues, Julia will go through, but well done there. Good play from the Coldstream. Link up with White. That was Glassborough to Dempster. Will it go back? Better hurry, Stewie. As the siren sounds for three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time in the 4th Division Senior Grand Final, we see it's the Waverley Blues with a 6-goal lead. They lead 12 goals, 880 to Coldstream, 6-8-44.
Who's your 3 best players? Umpire Dave Harmon holds the Colic Sharon up to start the last quarter of this senior 4th Division Grand Final for season 2000. In the ruck we have Murphy for Coldstream. No one in particular got the knockdown on that occasion. Ball in the centre, tighten the packs. Can Waverley Blues get it out of there? Ball's just being forced wider and wider all the time, and umpire said throw. It'll be a Waverley Blues free kick, and it will go to young Dean Hislop. The 2 Hislop boys playing here, and of course the older brother Brendan plays next Saturday for East Burwood in the grand final of 1st Division. Players go wide towards the half-forward line on the outer side. We see the score at the 1-minute mark in the last quarter. Waverley Blues 12-8-80, leading Coldstream 6-8-44. It's a straight 6-goal lead to the Waverley Blues side. Murphy from behind got the tap down for Coldstream. Umpire says it's a Coldstream free. Holding up, players got to go back. What are Coldstream going to do with it on this occasion? Going to go wide down that outer side by the look of it. Yes, they do. Dempster in front of the pack couldn't pull it down, giving away a free kick. Just saw the hand on the shoulder there. And Julia, the ruckman for the Waverley Blues, will take the free. Played well today, Brad Julia in the ruck. There he goes, an awkward-looking kick marked in front there by Price. And
Well,
Price
that'll be a penalty, I would think. Ball knocked out of his hand.
yes, a 25-metre Norm. Good comment there.
Yeah, that was Barron. He hasn't played much at all, has he? He's been off the ground a lot of the game.
Matt Price, an excellent player for Coldstream today. He lets one fly a 50-metre down to the top of the pack. It's long, it's racing towards off the pack, Andrews. No, didn't quite get there.
Gee, that was a beautiful
And
kick from
one
Price.
behind is the result.
The bounce had gone his way. That would have gone through, actually.
Yes, it's gone 60 metres at least.
Yeah, it certainly did. Okay, the Waverley Blues to bring it in back through that pocket area on this occasion. Go wide down here in front of our commentary position, looking for Barron. Hasn't been on the ground all that much today, Barron, but in front of him was Savage, and Savage has paid the mark. A bit of a raffle between the two of them on that occasion.
He's been a good player, Savage.
Yes, he has, Norm. Right, okay, Savage down to centre wing here. Hislop from the back couldn't pull it in, but a good second effort by Hislop. Got it along in front of him. But Coldstream forcing the ball forward. It's Williams. Umpire has pulled it up. And I think Williams is going to go back and take the free kick. Okay, Williams now going to switch play to the outer side. And that's good thinking over there.
Yeah, he's got to run on now, though. He's got to keep moving.
He has, Norm. He paid the penalty because he stopped. It was Price on that occasion. Gets the ball across to Upton. Upton, while they're fiddling around, goes back to Price.
He didn't have anybody to kick to,
hands off.
Out, but
goes further down the ground through Nicolado. But
that was a problem. So he really didn't have anybody. He wanted somebody to break open for him.
And Julia standing on the half-back flank takes it and gives it to Milky. Cross there to Graham. So the Waverley Blues switching play across to the members' side of the ground. Sitting under it there is Savage on this occasion. Couldn't quite take it. Hislop in over the top. Oh, she's pretty tight in there. Umpire watching closely, blows the whistle, and he's going to ball it up. Right in front of our commentary position here on the members' side. 3.5 minutes into the quarter. Waverley Blues 12-8-80. Lead Coldstream 6-9-45. Umpire Tim O'Mara. Micro eye O'Mara bounces the Colac Sharon. Hislop, little toe poke off the ground there. Troy Fairburn finally gets it out for the Waverley Blues. I thought the bounce was going to beat the Coldstream player on that occasion, but the shock of getting it, in fact, did. It was Kolosh. Out of bounds, throw in right in front of us here. Early in this last quarter. Comes out to Barron again, left foot. Goes down to the half-forward line, but it's wide, and the boundary line will beat them. And over it goes for yet another throw-in. At the 4-minute mark of the quarter, let's give you the score again. 12-8-80, Waverley Blues to Coldstream 6-9-45.
Thank you, Bob Young. Nothing happening much in this last quarter early. Coldstream need a couple of goals. Out the Price from White. Barron always take. Oh, there's another free kick in the back at too high, and Barron will take the free kick at left half forward, right in front of us here.
Fresh player coming on. He's just that little bit more active, isn't he?
Yeah.
But there's a great deal on the ground.
It was on the first quarter, then we didn't see, and it kicks a long ball right to the top of the square. Up they fly there. Over the back, a chance for everyone, but it eluded everyone and through for a point to take Waverley Blues on to 12-9-81. The Coldstream 6-9-45. So still 1 point apiece in this last quarter, Bob.
1 point apiece, and just to wrap up, Jeff, to give our viewers an idea, 15 points plus to Waverley Blues in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 9 in the third, to give them a 36-point lead at three-quarter time, and we're 5 minutes into the last quarter, 81 plays 45.
Well, there we saw Scott Fritz kick out to Williams, but it was too far for him, and he got a hand to it and spilled out of bounds, so we've got a boundary thrown in the forward pocket for Waverley Blues, still in their forward line. McDonald versus Murphy for Coldstream. Taps it down there. Comes out there. Here's Coldstream. Price over the top, but to nowhere. Here's a chance for Tassick. Steele right on him. Down they go. And we'll have White does well. He's tried hard after half-time, Rodney White, but it's intercepted by Waverley Blues. They'll bring it back in, but a good mark to Kolosh. He's got Gilby all alone and kicks out. Can he pick it up? He's got plenty of time and space to run it down. He'll have one bounce. Well shepherded by Williams, it was actually that brought it out. He's been a good player also for Coldstream. Centred it up, but it's all Waverley Blues. Blues. Daniel Day-Lewis, out he comes to Barron. Up they go over the back to Dryden, but it'll come back to Barron. He loses it. There's another free kick, high tackle. I would have let it play on, but anyway, that's the umpire's decision.
Williams is down in front of us here.
Barron with the free kick. Goes long to half forward. Scott, great mark up in front. Sleverson snuck in front of Scott Fritz and took a great mark, and Sleverson has got 2
Williams
goals.
Straight off for Coldstream.
Williams, yeah. Also Fairburn off for Waverley Blues. Now Pignataro, Swainson serves his time, and Pignataro, there's a kick from Sleverson. He's got his third for Waverley Blues, and they're on the way to the premiership now. Waverley Blues for year 2000 in 4th division. A terrific goal to Sleverson from 45 out, and they're on the way to the premiership.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of Slevens. He's only a young fella, 17 years of age, and a good, clean pair of hands, isn't he? Taking a couple of marks like that, and a good, straight, accurate kick as well. But yeah, 7 goals of difference is a big task at this stage, and Coldstream certainly aren't playing well enough to be able to bridge this gap.
Back in the middle, good goal to Sleverson there. 13.987 to Coldstream, 6.945. Dempster in the ruck. White bursts through, can't get it. In goes Shot, and also a lot of pressure in there. And we'll have another ball up in the middle of the ground there.
Jeff, the interesting thing is Pignataro came back on the ground, and surprise, where did they put him? In that forward pocket again.
Just don't know what the reason why he was off the ground. Dempster, up he goes, wins it down. A lot of heavy traffic. It comes out the back there. Chance for Swainston back on the ground. Off hands to Heinsohn. Heinsohn at half back will go to half forward. Gilby drops the mark. Ali Suleiman with pace. Runs around, gives it off to Watts inside. A little one in there to Lewis, and Lewis is marked. Lewis is marked, and he has kicked 3 goals at Daniel Lewis, and he will line up for his 4th goal. And just terrific teamwork, Norm.
Terrific teamwork. And kicks this, and the game's over, isn't it? Really? If it wasn't already, but I think we can say yes, it's the game if he kicks this.
Lewis for his 4th goal for Waverley Blues, in their 14th in this grand final. In he comes. He likes it. That's 4. It's over. They're on the way to premiers. Lewis, Daniel Lewis kicks his 4th goal. Waverley Blues 14-9 play. Coldstream 6-9.
It's again the run out of defence. We saw the Heinsohn come out the left foot to a passing, the running player, and they've just got those medium-sized running players who are handling the ball better. And then the kick-off, the passes, finished up with Lewis. It wasn't any great panic. It wasn't a fly up to the full forward area where the defenders punched it through for a point or whatever. They just positioned the ball up the ground, and they got a clear, open forward line as well.
Back in the centre of the 9-minute mark, 14-9-93, Waverley Blues, 6-9-45 Coldstream. So it's 8 goals to Waverley Blues. Okay, Coldstream trying to force the ball forward, but Waverley Blues come back into attack once again, right down in here in front of our commentary position. Suleiman got it over the top, couldn't find Savage on that occasion. Players pounce on it.
Well. Holding the man, says.
It's going to go back to Glenn Hislop.
How'd you see that one, Norm?
Well, it was in a pack of about 4 players. He probably was held without the ball, but it didn't contribute anything. The ball was there, probably best to let it play on or a bounce.
Okay, Hislop went short in there to Swainston. Swainston again, he decides to go short and has found Mulkey. He goes long. Dempster put him down after he kicked it from the back of the pack. A great whack out there as Kalash gets it down to the 50-metre line. Boy, that was a big punch. Players going in hard. Dean Hislop pushed off the ball, but it comes back here to Swainston again, right in the cricket pitch area here at Walker Park. Swainston go long on this occasion. He decides to switch it and come across here to the half-forward flank, where he has found Glenn Hislop once again. Oh, Hislop's kick is smothered. He dives in underneath it, thrown off the ball then by Dryden. Players pouncing in on there. McClusick is trying hard for his side. Waverley Blues go forward down into the 50. Mopping up out there is Sleverson. Sleverson shoots. That's a goal! Great goal.
Fantastic reading of the play there. Interesting note, even though it's too late, Norm, that Sleverson since Stewie Dempster went into the ruck. I mean, Coldstream had to try something, didn't they? But he's been able to sneak away. And
he's kicked 3 of the last 5 goals. But it was just the worrying of the Coldstream players just in front of us here. They attacked, Waverley did, and worried out the Coldstream players, won the ball and result in a goal. That's been probably typical of the game. Well, when you're 9 goals in front halfway through the last quarter, you've got to have something.
11 and a half minutes into the quarter, as Norm said, 9 goals the difference. 15-9-99 the Blues play Coldstream 6-9-45, and the ball is all locked up the bottom end of the centre square area. For Waverley Blues, there's 4 goals to Daniel Lewis, 3 each to Sleverson and Tassick. They've certainly been the major goal kickers. Pignataro has 3 for Coldstream. Micro Io Mara, the umpire, bounces the Sharon up once again. Coldstream going forward there, chip out by Price. Certainly one of Coldstream's better players today, but he's found the boundary line over there, centre wing, and the umpire will throw it in once again. Julia in the ruck there against Dempster on this occasion. Dempster in front probably got that one down. Ball now coming around. Hislop in under. Good effort. Pushes it back. In under again. 3rd, 4th effort. Hislop. Dean on that occasion. Ball squirts out. Oh, it's all packed up here. And umpire O'Mara to come in and ball it up.
Actually, I reckon Sleven's kicked 4 goals.
I wrote one down before.
I think he's got 4 goals, Slevenson. He had 2 and he's kicked... I've got him as 4 and that tally is 16. But anyway, we won't worry about that at the moment. It doesn't matter.
Okay, up it goes again. Julia and Dempster neither got a clean knockdown. Boundary line once again. And our lady boundary umpire puts the arm up and indicates she'll throw the ball in.
I've got him as 4 as well. He kicked the first one of the game, as a matter of fact, Bob.
Okay.
He's kicked 3 of the last 5.
Well, the scoreboard shows 15, so we've got 1 extra to somebody along the line there, perhaps.
I don't think Waverley will worry about it too much, will
I
they?
don't think they will either. Okay, Barron actually had the ball, dropped it onto his boot, got it forward about 10 or 12 metres, but again, stacks on the mill there. And umpire O'Mara to come and bounce up. These players obviously getting very tired. A bounce down, centre wing out of side, 13, just on 14 minutes coming up into the quarter. No one can break out of that very, very large pack. Barron indicating it went out in the full, and that's exactly what has occurred. And the Waverley Blues, Jeff, will take the resultant free kick as you take over the commentary.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, Swainston, been an excellent player after half-time, finds Glenn Hislop on that outer side wing. And he will kick inside 50. Up they fly. Suleiman at the back couldn't get it. Barron knocks it out. Here's a chance for Suleiman again at ground level with pace. Can he get it over to Lewis near the boundary line? No. And umpire Harmon says we'll have a boundary throw in. And we've travelled 14 and a half minutes in this grand final. And Waverley Blues well-deserved victory after the disappointment of last year, losing to Newwood by 4 points. After being the top side all year, they've done it again this year, and this time just reward for a great club. Here's Dryden out of the half-back for Coldstream in the middle of the ground, but Julia does well there, hand pass off to Lewis. He thumps it inside 50, but there's no one there except all Coldstream. Kolosh, under a lot of pressure, kicks to that outer side. Here's a chance for Glassborough, but he couldn't get it, and it's out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
For the quarter, Jeff, Waverley Blues, 3 goals, 1. Coldstream just the one behind, and as you mentioned, 15 minutes in.
Just the Stings just gone right out of this game now. They're just going through the motions. Dempster has tried hard, gets it down. Here's a chance for them to come forward towards over the top. Scott Fritsch bounced just the wrong side, and it's 1 point there for the Waverley Blues. Barron off, and we see Todd Peterson getting his first run for the game for the Waverley Blues. Now Fritsch from fullback heads to that outer side looking for Price, but it's too far for him. Did he get a hand to it? Yes, he did. Offhand, said the boundary umpire, and it's a throw-in on that outer side, half forward, with Waverley Blues finally registering the ton. 15-10-100, 55 points up on Coldstream, 6-9 45. McDonald, Dempster, Watts. Little hand pass there. Tasic from half forward kicks a long one. This might go right across the face. Scott Fritsch, will it stay in place? Leveson, no. But according to the goal umpire, he actually kicked a goal too, but it was out of bounds.
That was just practice, that one.
It was just practice.
It was out, there's no doubt about that.
The boundary umpire was right on the line. And if he had have kept it in play, Bob, he would have kicked his 5th goal.
No argument from me.
No.
Well, I've got 15 here, Bob.
So there we go. They're filling in the time here because Waverley come towards their premiership in 2000, the Waverley Blues. Gilby onto Vikulchik. He'll run from half back. And there's no one to kick to. And Big Julia all alone at centre wing is marked. Just slowing it right down. He will just kick it up to half forward. Savage at the back, but there's 3. Coldstream, Dempster off hands down the front. A chance for Barmby, but he runs out of room, and we've got a boundary throw in at half forward. 15-10, 100. Waverley Blues to Coldstream 6-9-45. Dempster works his way the front. Savage will get the crumbs. Hook a high ball up into the square. Here's Sleverson versus Fritsch. Oh, off hands. Try to get it with foot. Here's Suleiman coming through. Gets a hand pass away to Hislop. He does well. Into McDonald. Through traffic. Kicks a high ball. Oh, here's a chance for Lewis to mark under this. Can he mark it? No, he can't. It's knocked away and well done by Glassborough. Back to Chippendale. Chippendale will go out wide looking for Nicolandis. Can it sit for him? It does. And here's Nicolandis at centre wing over the top, but Meikle will get there first forward to Waverley Blues. Plenty of support. Spins out of the pack. Hand pass there. Vikulchik will intercept it. Around 1 at centre wing. Goes long to full forward up there. Graham comes over the top and thumps it away from Andrews, and it's out of bounds at half forward. Boundary thrown at half forward for Coldstream, one of their rare ventures in this last quarter. Up they go in the ruck. Julia, here's Big Andrews down there, but it's a lot of traffic there, and Waverley Blues will be able to clear from half back to Glassborough. And there, here's a chance for Coldstream inboard to Price. Price with good skills breaks the tackle and now swings around into the centre, hooks it back across the line for half forward line. Well done there by Steele. Taps it to himself, but he's outnumbered. Here's Lewis. Lewis gets the ball at half back, kicks to half forward there. Upton did well to hold up Hislop, and Hislop and they tie each other up, and we'll have a ball up at centre wing.
He's been a terrier, young Upton, and at least,
So is the other one.
Umpire Harmon is in the action again.
There's another 25. I didn't see a lot in that.
Well, I didn't see anything in it, but then again, he's given the 25-metre penalty for whatever reason. But, however, it was in front of the grandstand, so Umpire Harmon knows what he's doing. And, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. I'm just saying Upton has been a bit of a terrier there, and they just went in for the ball, and then he's not giving it up.
Here's Hislop. Glenn from just inside 45. Long shot, but he's got it up high, right at the top of the square. Up they fly. Off hands there. Can anyone get their foot to it for Waverley Blues? But Coldstream tied up, and we'll have a ball up at right in the 10-yard square for the Waverley Blues.
19.5 minutes into the quarter, and I just noticed Troy Fairburn come back on the ground, and he must hold the record for the number of times anyone's been on and off the ground in one game. Okay, a bounce up. It's only about 10 metres out. Oh, someone's going to punch it through. Whoa, that's a kick off the ground by Sleverson. That's his 6th goal.
No, his 5th.
No, his 5th goal.
You get your facts right there, Bob. It's only number 5. That's he's
wow.
Kicked 3 out of the last 4 goals, or 3 of the 4 goals this quarter.
Well, he just chipped in and just grabbed that one as it fell off the pack and got the boot to ball just on the line, but it was enough.
Good opportunist, isn't he, up there?
Absolutely.
Looks a good player.
Oh, he's kicked a lot of goals this year. He's only young, but...
You'll see in the record he's 17 years of age, and certainly he's got a bright future.
We're at the 20.5 minute mark of the quarter. The Blues go further ahead. 16-10, 106 to Coldstream, 6-9-45, and we are really playing our time. Sleverson again, off hands on that occasion. Coming in underneath there was Chippendale to take the ball over the boundary line, right beside the point post at the scoreboard end of the ground. Boundary umpire to bring it back in. Dempster.
Is that raining? I think it is.
It is light rain, Les. That's Norm, that's for sure. Ball wide over there on the outer side. Players tried to take it out. Actually, it didn't work on that occasion. Still forcing it towards the boundary line. Can they keep it in? Price trying his hardest to do so. Loses possession of it, but now it does go out of bounds, and the umpire calls for a throw in. Half back flank or half forward flank.
He's
on the outer side.
Wouldn't mind $1 for every time it's been out of bounds around that, that flank.
Yeah, that's side.
That's for sure. Okay, McDonald and Dempster. Dempster got the front spot, held on, and Waverley Coldstream to take the ball. Nicolandos, there he goes.
Better bounce it.
Straight down through the centre wing on the outer side, and it's raining fairly heavily now here at Walker Park. Oh, the ball, as you can see there, slippery, hard to handle. Waverley Blues will, in fact, clear it out. Comes across here to Swainston. Centre half forward position. He gets it across to Lewis. Lewis goes down there to Savage. Savage with a chip gig across here to Hislop. Hislop marks it just inside the boundary line. Good effort. Hislop now swings around. Gets the ball down over the centre half forward position. In fact, to the top of the square. Mark there to Swainston.
Shepherd out. The umpire's
decision. Shepherd out. It's going to go to Suleiman.
Okay, well, Suleiman. He's kicked 5 goals, Jeff.
No, Suleiman has kicked 1.
Oh, Sliverson has kicked 5. I'm sorry.
I reckon the biggest stat on the ground, Norm, is free kicks today, without a doubt.
Well, umpires blowing their whistle would be the biggest stat, yes.
Okay, Suleiman, there he goes. Umpire runs across. Let's wait on the outcome. It's a goal. That's 5 goals for the quarter to the Blues, so they've certainly finished off. 5 goals, 2 in fact, and Coldstream just the one solitary behind Norm.
Yes, well, they've been well and truly outplayed most of the game, but they're finishing it off. Waverley's not going to let it happen what happened the previous year, but probably just one of those things when you're playing in a grand final like that. Sometimes a kick like that or a free kick given in the goal square is let the whistle put the whistle in your pocket a bit, because the players are playing the game, aren't they?
Well, that's exactly true.
And I think that sometimes it can just distract from the game. I think it has today, to be quite frank with you. I think the umpires have overdone the whistle, and players have gone in hard, but it's been a fair game. There hasn't been any real problems with the game, and I think it's probably just slowed just as a spectacle.
23 and a half minutes mark into the quarter, 17-10. Plays 6-9. Ball goes into the Waverley Blues forward line again, but kicked out there by Barmby on that occasion, wide over there, but it's all Waverley Blues. Coldstream just can't penetrate much past that centre, can they?
Well, look, you see the run now
Lewis.
of Waverley. They switch the play and run the ball up the ground, look for a player up the field who's moving.
Price tried a high mark, couldn't get it. Lewis handballs it out. Close to the boundary line, umpires found a free. And it's going to go to the Blues.
And the umpires are going to blow the whistle right to the last. Sorry, too. They're quite happy to do that, aren't they?
And it's the big fella McDonald to take the ball midway between the centre wing and half forward over there on the outer side. McDonald launches one into the centre half forward position. The high flyer in the front of the pack was Savage, couldn't bring the ball to the ground. Grummett it was, picked it up, has a pot shot. That's a good mark on that occasion. I think it's Fritsch. Fritsch now comes out to the commentary side position, and Kluzik takes the mark. Okay, Coldstream going forward now. Can they mark it? Hard. Umpire again, Norm. The whistle.
Good leap from Steele then, nearly dragged it in.
Was a good one.
He nearly got it, Norm, didn't he?
Probably the third bite just wasn't good enough, was it?
25 and a half minutes in now. 17-10, 112 to the Blues. Play Coldstream 6-9, 45. And that was stolen on that occasion. Tasic in front, bumped to the ground. Good second effort by Tasic, locked it up. And the umpire to come in and ball it up.
Thanks, Bob. We're winding down the clock. 26 minutes in this grand final in 4th Division for season 2000. And Waverley Blues will be the premiers. 17-10. They lead to Coldstream 6-9. They've dominated this game. Chance for Peterson for Waverley Blues. Comes out the back. Was it a holding decision? No, it wasn't. Here's Hislop. Hooks it round on his left foot and it's downfield. I didn't think there was much in that.
Umpire Amira doing that as well. So you're confusing the players.
I actually thought that
He's
was
confused himself, actually.
I think that was a fair tackle there. I mean, he kicked the ball, but he bumped him as he kicked it, and I didn't see anything there at all. But anyway, it's a downfield decision, and it will go to Ali Suleiman. The one they play on the radio a lot. The Ali
song about him.
Boombaye, Ali Suleiman. And in he comes, he's kicked 2 goals. And been handy up forward for Waverley Blues. Ali from 40 metres directly in front.
Beautiful kick.
It's a good kick. Is it just pushed across? It has just missed in the end. It was a beautiful kick off the boot and a point to Ali Suleiman. And Waverley Blues 17-11, play Coldstream 6-9. Nearly 27 minutes in this last quarter. There's Scott Fritsch with a long kick out there the other side. And there's nearly a good mark out there for Waverley to Tassic, but down on the ground, in they go. Nicolandis, well done by Price. Clever skills. He's a skillful player and equally skillful. He had nothing to kick to, but found touch 40 metres up along the boundary line on the wing. And he's certainly an excellent player, Matt Price, for the Coldstream side. Exceptional skills for a young player. Boundary throw in. True centre wing, big Stewie Dempster against Stewie. He's tried hard, Stewie. Give him that credit. Back to Price, good knockout. He hooks it round to half forward to Murphy. It's over the top. Here's Pignataro with a chance. Can he break? Hands to Walsh. Walsh there, long shot for goal. Right out from a long distance, hit the post there from the Coldstream player. I think it might have been Dryden that has come up.
I think it is,
yes. That's came up, had a long shot from outside 45 and hit the post. Yes, it was Dryden. A long shot, but a point to Coldstream. Their only second point of the last quarter. Here's Turns with the mark at back pocket. Comes around, has a few options. Swainston there. It's just like training drills at the moment, training practice at the moment. But he's got Savage all alone. And off he'll go, Scott Savage. He'll be well shepherded by Grummett. Hooks it into centre forward, but sitting under it there, Coldstream Kalosh will mark there at centre half back. Go wide out that outer side, looking for Nicolandis. And no, he dropped the mark, but he'll have time to recover. Swing around on his left foot. No, he won't. He's gone.
Tassic got him.
Good tackle from Tassic, and he didn't like it, Nicolandis, and you want to be careful. He'll get another one here. In they come. Peterson comes in and free kick. It was a great tackle, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Chris Tassic for the Waverley Blues.
Well, he shouldn't have dropped the mark, should he?
No.
A mark that's what they need. That's typical of their play a lot of the time during the game. The kicks and marking really handling the ball hasn't been good enough.
Yeah. Kick to half forward, and there's a good mark up there to Glassborough, who's been honest for Coldstream. Little one over the top, and fine Price there at halfback, who's knocked up getting possessions today, been a terrific.
The rain's gone, Jeff, and the sun's come out.
Melbourne for you. Off goes Price from half-back. One bounce, long one to half-forward. Pignataro gets up and thumps it down. A chance for Williams at ground level. Can he get there and soccer it? Heinsohn gets back. Oh, a hand pass is intercepted by White. In they go again. It's flipped out the back. Another chance for Williams. He does well. Breaks out of the pack in the shade. The big Stewie. He crashes through. Kicks it up to half-forward. He's Pignataro. He can get up and mark it. Yes, beautiful mark.
Looked like he misjudged it.
He did. He looked as though he went too early, Norm, but
he timed it perfectly.
And he has 3 goals, John Pignataro. As the siren sounds, and Waverley Blues are premiers. Pignataro will kick after the siren. In he comes. Shot on goal, and he has his 4th goal, John Pignataro. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It is, and it's the 4th goal to John Pignataro. But unfortunately, Coldstream have gone down 7-10-52. Were defeated by the Waverley Blues 17-11, 113. And congratulations to the Waverley Blues. They're finally going to go to 3rd Division, and well deserved after the disappointment. They were the best side, Norm, and a fantastic effort for them.
Well, they certainly were the best side, and we've been calling that all day, really. They've led all day, and they've led to the ball. They've just shown the extra skill and ability of the side. They had very, very few passions in the side. Some players dominated in the first half that really weren't needed in the last half. They had good players all over the ground. They controlled the ruck. Their medium size and smaller players were very good, over and above the Coldstream, who just had to struggle and battle their way forward, and without really a clear winner up forward. Maybe Pignatari, if you say he's kicked 4, but he wasn't on there all the time. They fell down around there, and Waverley were just a bit too quick as well. They had too much pace. So a well-deserved 10-goal victory is a very clear, decisive victory to Waverley. Congratulations to them. They go up to 3rd Division, and on that form, and the form that the fact they've shown with their seconds and or their reserves, I should say, plus the fact that they're singing the Carlton theme song here at the moment, what makes me happier. But the whole result is good for Waverley, and they'll go up to 3rd Division with a fair bit of confidence, I would say.
Norm, the other thing that's got to happen, of course, going up to 3rd Division, they're going to have to find an under-18 team.
Yes, well, that's another matter they've got to work out, but in fact it'll only help them grow as a club if they do have junior footballers, and that is what the football is all about, is developing and encourage juniors. And when we see all the kids out in the ground kicking footies, it's terrific.
Major goal kickers, Bob, you just run through them for us.
Okay, for the Waverley Blues, the victors here today, Daniel Lewis, a fantastic game from Daniel Lewis, 4 goals, 5 goals to Sleverson, and we've got 3 to Chris Tassick, another fantastic display, 2 goals to Hislop, 2 goals to Suleiman, 1 each to Watts and Meikle. For Coldstream, I'm sorry, 4 goals to Pignatari. Did spend a lot of time off the ground, but 4 goals nevertheless. 1 to Glassborough, 1 to Price, and 1 to Rodney Williams.
Thanks, Bob. Final scores: Waverley Blues at Premiers in 4th Division, 17-11, 1-13. Defeated Coldstream 7-10-52. And thank you for your comments today, Bob.
Thank you, Jeff. I enjoyed the game.
And Norm, thank you much for your special comments for the game. We enjoyed the game.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Jeff.
Fantastic grand final to complete season 2000 in Division 4. I'd like to introduce Mr. Rob Peake, the President of the Eastern Football League, to present the medal to the player Judge Festerfield.
Thank you, Andrew. Again, on behalf of the league, I'd like to thank what appears to be a record crowd for a 4th Division grand final today, supporting community football at its best. Before we get on with the presentations, I'd also like to extend a thanks to the Mitchell Port Club for their hosting the 4th Division series. The player that has been adjudged the best field today is number 2, Glenn Hughes-Walt.
And now on with the Premiership medallions. Number 1, Peter Graham. Number 1, Peter Graham. Number 2 for the second time, Glenn Hislop. Number 3, Brad Julia. Number 6, Greg Heinsohn. Number 8, Matthew Watts. Number 9, Troy Fairbairn. Number 10, Daniel Lewis. Number 12, Stuart Michael. Number 13, Chris Tassick. Number 18, Troy Swainson. Number 19, Todd Peterson. Number 20, Jason McDonald. Number 24, David Waterhouse. Number 29, Scott Savage. Number 35, Adam Turns. Number 36, Ali Suleiman. Number 41, Matthew Phillips. Number 43, Grant Barron. Number 56, Andrew Stevenson. Number 61, Dean Hislop. Ladies and gentlemen, the team manager, Janet Heinsohn. The runner, Nick Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the Premiership captain, number 21, Ian Grummett. To be joined by the Premiership coach, Rodney Luke. Ladies and gentlemen, Premiers in Division 4 Seniors for season 2000, the Waverley Blues. What a great performance by the Waverley Blues today. The players did a sensational job under the coaching of Rod Luke. Did a sensational coaching performance. 2 years we've been working hard at this, and we finally did it. Just feels so great. Well done to the Coldstream boys who gave us a hard time in the second semi and again today. And we're just wrapped. So thanks very much to supporters, family, friends. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Settle down. Okay, yeah, it was a great effort by everyone. Yeah. Just to all the players, you train for this, you play for this. This is why you play footy. Look at that. Look at this. Let's get back to the rooms and celebrate, everybody!